There is no silver bullet to improving a website's conversion rate, but there is a methodology by which you can improve it over time. This is a quick presentation on how to do just that, improve conversion rates by understanding how your website visitors behave and uncovering conversion opportunities. Step 1. Find the problem. Discover where there are conversion killers on your website. That means first getting a clear picture of your conversion funnel. Where are most of your visitors entering, and where along their path to converting are most visitors leaving your website? Do you have a really high bounce rate on your main landing pages, such as your homepage or a particular subpage? Do a lot of people who get to your web form appear to be leaving without filling it out? And if you're an e-commerce website, are people leaving midway through your checkout process? All of this can be analyzed using a tool like Google Analytics. 2. Form a hypothesis. Now that you've figured out what the problem is with your website, it's time to come up with possible reasons for the loss of conversions and propose some solutions. There are many ways of figuring out what may be wrong. Look at your inbound traffic sources. If you're running a paid search campaign, do your keywords match up with your main message on your corresponding landing pages? Do your landing pages fulfill the expectations set in your ad copy? Next, look at how well your landing pages work. Do your pages load in 3 seconds or less? Do your pages work and look as intended in commonly used web browsers? If many of your visitors come in through mobile devices, do your landing pages work and look as intended in those devices? If you answered no to any of these questions, then you've already got a few starting points. Fix these basic problems and you'll already see an improvement in conversion rates. If you answered yes to all of these questions, then let's move on to some more serious business. There are 2 types of feedback that you can get about your website: quantitative and qualitative. Both are important and will help you uncover opportunities for improved performance. To gather quantitative information, a great tool to get you started is Crazy Egg. It tracks where visitors click on your pages and what parts of the page they scroll down to and spend more time on. This is how you can find pieces of content that either work well or do not appear to be garnering user interest. For qualitative feedback, try usertesting.com, which gives you the chance to create a low-cost usability study where real people describe their experience interacting with your website. You can also set up your own usability study by following advice by Steve Krug in his book, Rocket Surgery Made Easy. These 2 tools combined should uncover at least a few items that you may wish to improve about your website. When coming up with hypotheses about ways to improve your conversion rates, here are page elements I recommend considering. Imagery, usage of one image versus another. Messaging, the wording of your main message or any of the messaging on the website. Calls to action, the wording, positioning, and design of calls to action. Interface design, the hierarchy of page elements, their colors, fonts used, and positioning all have an effect on visitor perceptions. In any case, whatever you decide to change about your website, be bold about it. Don't change one word or the shade of blue. Make noticeable changes that will have a noticeable impact on conversions. Otherwise, you will lose time, motivation, and money on unimpactful tests. Step 3, test. To make sound decisions about the future of your website, test your hypothesis using an A/B testing tool like Visual Website Optimizer. It will allow you to test your ideas against your existing content. Run these tests until you have a statistically significant result, meaning that one version's probability of outperforming the other in the foreseeable future is extremely likely. If your tests don't seem to deliver any results, then what you're testing may not have a significant impact on conversions. You should probably make a more radical change to the element you're testing or look for a different element to test altogether. Step 4. Implement and start over. Once you have completed your testing, implement your test results and start the process over again of hypothesizing about what may further help improve conversion rates. Go back to your user testing and Crazy Egg data to find additional ways to increase conversion rates.